Welcome back to Movie Junction. Today let's see a fantasy movie. Story begins Mary and her sister growing up with mother and stepfather living together. The sudden death of her mother made Mary leave. The despair she had never felt before. The stepfather did not expect his wife left all the inheritance to her two daughters. She didn't have any of it for himself. He decided to rape Mary's sister in order to save her sister. Mary broke into the house with a gun and resisted. However, her sister had already died of the wounds. She the gun at the back of stepfather angrily, but she can't in order to let himself inherit the money. The stepfather called the police to arrest Mary and framed her for killing her sister by insanity. After paying out a lot of money, he bribed the police perfectly. He was shipped off the crazy house, and here Mary met the four women who are likewise been secured. She likewise met the steward of here in the existence educator Mother John to stay away from Mary distinguishing herself as a criminal. The stepfather chose to cut Mary's curves. He paid off the supervisor to set up the base. Me for wed thee is a very informal medical procedure, essentially the handbag, and is ruined after Loeb's cutting. Mary was lucky the doctor was not available recently. She was able to stay normal for another week. Mary had a mental meltdown since she shipped off the crazy house to her. She could barely comprehend the experience. As one more story to comfort herself in this story. She is a vagrant who was offered to a dance club. She must bring the rich and popular. As new to this spot, Mary is new to the put. She depends on the consideration of the short-haired young lady. The young lady just turned into Mary's most memorable closest companion. It isn't so natural to be an artist in the club. Should have magnificent abilities. Once in a dance test she made the method involved with moving in her psyche. She changed the method involved with moving into a fight. She went it out. They are the guide fire blade key and the last thing you need to find out for yourself. Then you will confront a wild fight with a multitude of mannequins with the aura of a close to consummate hero. She won effectively. Then she had proactively completed a dance in the club, dazzled everybody there. Prior to heading to sleep, Mary enlightened everybody regarding her thought to escape. Then she got the other four girls support. Mary saw that this could work, then discussed with the ladies about finding the 5 items. First, Mary danced to attract the steward. Then the tall girl stole the map. Mary made the dance for the steward as a battle of intercepting the top secret map of Nazi Germany. The team of 5 needs to defeat the enemy and cover a dark innovation to overcome the foe and catch the German guide. After all, they all have the emanation of the hero. Recover the guide to finish the mission entirely. Back to the club. The tall young lady effectively got the guide of the dance club. The steward investigated Mary and observed that she is astounding. The dance is essentially so great he chose to let wedded give the mayor a solo performance. The girl's plan should be step by step. The brown hair tried to approach the mayor while he was watching the dance. Mary danced on stage to give another girl with brown hair more time to get the lighter. This time she imagined this dance as a mission to get the crystal from the dragon's mouth. They parachuted into the orcs' tribe and were on a killing spree. They had the option to penetrate the mythical beast's home and kill the youthful winged serpent to get the gem-rankled female winged. Serpent started to pursue the plane, yet the last light hair a give it last punch back to the club. Mary saved the young lady with dark hair a ton of time. They effectively took the lighter, seeing that the things are gotten individually. The day of departure is drawing nearer. And first stage, but at the critical moment the short-haired girl sacrificed herself, died back the club in spite of the fact that they got the blade. The young lady with short hair during the time spent taking the blade. Well, the young lady with dark hair was additionally killed by the steward. He had freaked out as of now, needed to kill as well as needed to assault. Mary didn't allow him to get what he needed. She stabbed the butler with a knife, took the keys he had with him. She rescued the tall girl and prepared to escape. Mary set fire in the utility room to attract people to put out the fire. The escape gained valuable time. Life is like shit sometimes. Mary thought she could make a successful escape. She was instantly discouraged because she found that of the outermost iron door was still someone holding the door. At that moment Mary remembered that she needed 5 items to escape. Then the last one must be herself in order to let the tall girl escape smoothly. Mary stood out initiative lead to attract a guard. The tall girl took advantage of this opportunity to escape from the nightclub. Unluckily Mary was caught back in the club, began to say, serve the upper class people. In fact, this man is actually the doctor who did the lobotomies. After the lobes were removed, Mary became a vegetative state. Even so, the butler was not ready to let her go. At the moment, Mother John called the police and arrested the butler. This saved Mary's life. Young lady got away from the crazy house prior to getting on the transport. She was addressed by the police. The transport driver saved her and drove the young lady to find her own new world. This story lets us know that even despite despair, don't surrender. Trust. Attempt at life will be altogether different. Alright, that is all for today.